Hi there, it's Tim with Far North Magic. Today I just want to take a quick recap look at the 6 boxes of Crimson Vow that I end up opening for the draft boxes. We end up with 6 box toppers. We got 3 uncommons and 3 rares, 2 of them being the journal. So I don't know. Not too excited about a lot of the box toppers just because they just don't end up being worth a whole lot. But something that I opened this product for on purpose was to get at some of these tokens. You have like the Chandra emblem, the soldier, the illusionist, the spirit, cleric, and vampire, and the slug. All of these seem to have actual buy list pricing to some extent, and the slug especially, and even the spirit cleric. I think even the vampire was like over $1, which seems crazy to me. A couple of stores had the Chandra at $1 as well, and even one store had these two at $1 or more on a buy list. So, just to try and map out like, okay, what actually has like real price, like real demand, because like they wouldn't make a buy list if they didn't have real demand. And you don't end up with very many of them. Like the most was the human soldier, but the rest was like 1 and 2s, like 1 of each of these, the vampire and the cleric, and 2 of the emblem, dragon, and the slug. So that's kind of a bit disappointing, but kind of expected. Um, just because that's why they're like as much as they are. A lot of the rares were 1 to 4. We got 4 of the wedding announcement, 1 being foil. We only got 1 welcoming vampire, which is one of the better rares, but it was reprinted in the vampire commander deck for Ixalan, so it's kind of been crashed. We got a Hullbreaker Horror. We got a lot of that one, like 5, 1 of them being foil. Overall, we did not too bad on the rares. There were a few that we got 6 of, which is a bit crazy considering some we only got 1 of, like this Path of Peril. I didn't really look to see, like, okay, are all the bulk rares the ones we got 6 of? Because it just is what it is. Dig Up, which I was looking to get a couple of for some decks. The foil rares were not terrible. We got like the announcement, the Splendid Wreck, some other stuff. We end up with 21 lands between the 5 lands in the cycle and the estate, which is pretty strong considering we have 1 box with 0 lands somehow. We ended up with 5 Deathcap Blades, which is also really strong because that's one that hasn't gone down yet. And same with the Shattered Sanctum. Because the other 3 were reprinted in Doctor Who to various degrees. The Sundown Pass as one of, the Root Cascade as a 2 of, and the Stormcarved as a 3 of. We end up with 3 foil mythics and 32 mythics overall. 2 foil mythics were in 1 box, which seemed crazy to me, but I'm just not with the times, I guess. We got 3 Hollowed Hauntings. We missed on 3 mythics, but they didn't seem to be mythics that I worry about that much. We got 1 Necro Duality as a foil. We got 2 Sorin, 3 Toxoral, 2 Chandra, 1 being a borderless. I guess the Sorin also has was a borderless as well as a regular. The Caretaker, which is a nice one to get. We got 2 Cultivator Colossus and 3 Kayas, 1 being foil. So I know that one's not a huge value, but it's unfortunate we got, I guess, 3 of that one. We also got 3 of that Jacob guy. Those were the 2, like, mythics that were the worst defenders for getting extras of that I wouldn't want. I guess the Prowler is kind of on that borderline with that as well, but just is what it is, I guess, with that. Overall, I feel that I was pretty lucky rebounding on the lands after that one box with no lands. And I guess we'll see if I go and try and grab some more boxes, because I feel I didn't do too... I didn't... like, this isn't a double up or anything crazy like that, but I feel it's like a solid kind of value, but I don't know. It's also pretty hard with boxes, because, like, if I do well on this, then I'm going to expect to do well on the next group, and the next group probably won't be as good. Maybe I won't get any slug tokens, maybe I won't get as many lands, maybe I'll just get the lands that have been reprinted, maybe I'll just get 5 Jacobs and 3 other junk mythics, and I'll just, like, really be wanting to punch myself in the head a bunch of times for being stupid, but just is what it is, I guess, and I might end up doing a bunch more. We'll just have to see if I can find them cheap enough, if I get brave, I guess, and want to throw money away out a window and get a lot of Crimson Vow, bulk commons building up in my house. But just is what it is, and I guess my question is what is your favorite Crimson Vow card, and did you check your Crimson Vow tokens for this slug? Because it'd be worth a look.